So that's like a self-discovery because they used to be just like thoughts or whatnot, just in the brain, just in the conscious or subconscious part. But I'm like writing them down in order just clear my mind about thinking too much about everything. So I could just clear my mind, because I keep like thinking of this and this and keep switching. So I decided just, you know what, just throw everything in the bucket list. And I'm just gonna cherry pick from it, prioritize it or whatnot. But at least have it somewhere, take it off my brain so I can have a bit of a peace in order to figure out a solution for how to tackle that, including the great mission, brother.
Including what, brother?
The great mission, brother. That's what I call it. Very.
It's a great mission, brother. No, brother. No, brother, okay? You have to understand. No, brother. You know. Who called here? I mean, did I call you or did you call me?
You called.
Okay. And who's been doing all the talking?
I was the one who's talking.
Very good, brother. I'm glad we understand each other on that one, okay? Brother, the first thing I would put on a bucket list, and if I told you otherwise, then, I wouldn't be telling you the truth, right? You are practically, in your own right, fluent at Arabic, brother, correct?
Salam,
brother. We got cut off
there. What are you saying? I did.
All right. So you are fluent. You are fluent in Arabic, correct?
Well,
in your own right, of course. Being that you are from an Arab-speaking country, so you've heard it all through the news, and it's the official language of the country, correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you know what, brother? There are only three types of people, as Sayyidina Umar ibn Khattab says it, brother. There are only three types of men, brother. The men who keep their decisions to themselves. Then the one who seeks the consultation of wise and knowledgeable, intelligent people, obviously. And then the one who is confused about it, doesn't know which way to go.
Right.
Okay, now.
Well, there's probably more types, but.
Well, they're all gonna fall somewhere along one of those three, brother. I mean, give me an example. Right. Well, I'll give me an example. I'll show you where it will run, where it will go to. Go ahead. What other type is there, brother? What other type is there? I mean, you seem to have. I mentioned. I mean, I'm not the one mentioning when I say the things that I'm saying. I mean, I'm just as an advocate, brother.
I think. Well, I'm just like speaking about myself. I think my case is not categorized. It's uncategorized, brother.
Okay. Do you seek advice in anyone?
Hardly.
But you do it.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I would have to dispute that at one point, but I'm not going to do it today because I need to get on with it.
Well, not directly, yeah, but go ahead.
Yes, thank you very much, brother. Okay. Now, in terms of what your weaknesses are, you don't want to overdo with what your weaknesses are because there's a weakness in everyone, brother, with the exception of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Everyone has to eat, everyone has to sleep, everyone has to drink. You right? Everyone has to get up in the morning. Everyone, has to have oxygen. Everyone. Without any of these essentials, everyone has a weakness. Right. So if you that's like going too negative, like what they would say today. Don't look at everything negatively, right? But as far as the strength, so I'm not. But I'm not telling you what I'm saying. There is, I personally cannot dwell too much on your weaknesses. It doesn't suit the principle that I believe in. But what I will tell you, and if you heed to my advice, by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and only by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you will see a relief, right? And I'm sure I've told you before, take your time and read over the Quran. Especially like the video that the girl scrutinized yesterday, right? This video, and the reason why, it was just questions and she was trying to talk, no, you are a witness, so you have to just answer questions. We're not asking you as, an expert, understand, yes, you are answering questions. We're not asking you for any expert witness in here, right? But what I do understand, again, if you have 80-something, a series of 80-something videos, why would you just pick and choose which one? Why would you not start at the very beginning? And if you feel that they really are speedy, right? Why would you know, or how would you know if you did not even know what the topic was about? And she admitted that too. She didn't know what the topic was about. She never read the text, similar to where you're at. Anyway, but what we're saying is that, practically, and within less than 3 minutes again, if you have that many videos, and you really know the topic is the military, Korean legacy, governmental and social legacy of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If you really want to study that topic, do you not think it is wise for you to go and try to get acclimated to the narrator? So start at the first one. If you think that, and you really love it, and you really know that you need it, get the text. Try to read that first. Sure, no problem. But what people have to come to the realization is that the reform is a mental reform. Because we are mentally enslaved, mentally. So there has to be a realization of what they would do if they were here today. So that's why the adventure, again, is to go back into time and literally revive. Because nobody knows this stuff, brother. Now, I wouldn't say nobody knows it, because actually a lot of things, when we start to talk about, a lot of people are like, yeah, we know that this actually is true. It's just that there are a lot of complications going on around here, whatever, right? But I don't want to get off of the point. The point is that if you read the Quran, what you intend to have out from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He will give it to you. As far as your strengths, brother, those I can go through. But there's only one I am going to choose for you, and it is the strongest strength that you need on this earth and beyond this earth. You know what that is, brother? Would you like to know what that is, brother?
Well, I kind of
okay.
know, but
you kind of know. See, brother, this is not right, brother. We as believers, brother, we have to be sure, absolute certain about our deen, brother. Huh?
Well, yeah.
We have to be absolute certain.
To talk about my strengths.
Brother, absolute certain. Are you a Muslim, brother?
Alhamdulillah.
Okay. Do you see you being a Muslim as a strength?
Well, of course, yeah.
Okay, so be patient, and I will tell you something that if you do it here and beyond here, it's going to be there for you. And this is not what I personally just made up, or I heard from, somebody, or I just, happen to have, of course, read it somewhere. In the biography of Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, you know what he says, brother?
What?
He says the biggest provision for the believer in the grave is La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Because when they ask you, Ma Rabbuka Ma Dinuka, where is better to answer than, you understand, with the, I mean, before they even, you understand, like the Shahada itself, abiding totally and sincerely with absolute certainty with the Shahada, this is the real armor inside of the grave. You understand? Very, very important for the, for people to realize.
I got you.
You understand?
I got you.
Being a Muslim is a strength, and you're not thinking based off of what you see in these khutbahs. I don't even know. Is it fair that we call these things khutbahs, brothers, when people are going in there deliberately sleepy so they can fall asleep while the khutbah is going on? They know that they will not lose their Jummah if they just fell asleep in the midst of the khutbah. But they definitely trying to fall asleep. They went and they got a good meal. They did not drink any coffee or any Mountain Dew after that.
All right, brother. So let me stop you right here before it gets too much. And
Yeah, brother. No, I understand, brother. We have a lot of work.